Hi everyone. Okay, so for today's lesson, we are going to create a face mask by using recyclable items, like anything you can find at home that you think you can use it to decorate your face mask later. I have some more googly eyes over here and some used ribbons, and also some I think this is what we call as felt papers. I also have a few roses over here. These are fake roses. I might want to use it later. And also a few color papers of your choice, glue, and also scissors. Okay, so the title of our face mask today is Burung Kenek Kenek. Okay, Burung Kenek Kenek is, in English we call it as the parrot. Okay, the parrot. So right now I'm trying to make sure that this face mask can fit my head, because I have this A4 paper. So I'm trying to stick these two together to see if it can fit my head later. We will try as much as possible to create a mask which you can use later on, right? But if you don't have enough color paper, that's fine. You can create a mini mask or just a small mask, as long as you try. Alright, so that's the most important thing today. Use your motor skills and also decorating skill to create the face mask. Okay, so I'm sticking these two together, and then I will let it dry off later and see if it can fit my head. The color is up to you, class. You can use any color you want for the face mask, the main face mask itself. So now, once it's dried off, and then once it's strong enough for me to fold all around my head, now I'm going to measure it and see if it can fit my big head. Oh no, it doesn't fit. So I think I need to add one more layer. There we go. You can use any colors you want later. If you do not have any decorating materials, that should be fine. You can use color papers to decorate it as well. Okay, don't worry. You can do basically anything. Just use your creative thinking skill. Okay, I think 3 of these should be enough. Now I'm going to measure it around my head. Okay, so I have these 3 papers which I have stick them together just now. So now I'm going to try to measure if it can fit my head. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it around my head like this. Okay, and then I will need to make sure that it reaches my chin as well. I won't be able to see my chin. And then after that, you hold it first. Make sure it is reaching the end of the other paper, right? So that you will be able to know where to cut later. So let's say I have it over here. This is the size of my head. Okay. Now I'm going to try to stick this together, this opening, and then after that I will cut the excess part over here. Okay, I will show you right after this. So this is the size of my head just now. I will use a stapler to stick them both together. If you don't have stapler, then you can use a paper clip to help you to hold them together. Alright, so now you see you have an excess part over here. Just cut it off. Cut it slowly, or you can make a nice pattern when you are cutting it so that it will look so beautiful. There you go. So this will be the size of my mask. Okay. Now, I'm going to try to find out where my eyes are so that I can put 2 holes over here later for my eyes. Okay, How do you find out where your eyes is? Okay, so now I'm going to try to locate where my eyes will be later. I will put the mask on again. Do it slowly, okay? Try not to rip it off. Pull it down slowly. And then make sure it reaches your chin. Then I will try to see over here where my eyes are. I think my eyes are right here. So I'm going to try to create some marks over here by using my nails. Don't try to poke it with something sharp, okay? That's dangerous. Okay, I can see my eyes over here. The marks that I did just now. Alright, so that should be your eyes. Okay, so these are my eyes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 2 circles over here and try to cut it later. Use your pen or your paper or your pencil to do it. I'm going to use my marker. This is where my eyes are. Another one over here. Okay. Now we are going to try to cut it off by using scissors. So this is what you do. You fold a bit over here in the middle, and then you use the scissor to make a hole. There you go. So you will be able to cut a circle for your eyes. Cut it off. Same goes to this one. Okay, so here's my eye. So now our next activity is to create a cone for the bird's beak later. Okay, try as much as possible to use colors that you can relate to the parrot or the burung kenek. Okay, how can you create the cone is you can get a piece of paper with a rectangular shape. The size is up to you actually. It does not have to be too big. It does not have to be bigger than your face mask later. So I think this size should be okay for mine. Now what I'm going to do is I will try to create a cone by drawing a half circle going this way. Yep. I will show you like this so that you can understand. So my half circle should be somewhere like this. Okay. Now I am going to cut it, and then after that I will show you how to create the cone. I think we did this before, right? Creating a cone. Then you can fold it, and you will have a cone. There you go. So here's your cone. Okay, you can glue it first. Or you can, if your glue doesn't stick that good, then you can try to staple it. Okay, I think I'm going to staple it just to be safe. Right, there we go. Alright, if you think that the tip does not look good, just cut it off to make a sharp tip. Okay, now we're going to try to stick it over here, but you won't be able to because the tip over here is very narrow and you won't be able to stick it here. So I will show you how you can do that. You can try to cut some maybe a few centimeters off the base like this. Can you see that? And then after that you can fold it outward, and you will be able to see something like this, and you will be able to stick it on your face mask. Right, look. Okay, press on it first and then hold for a few minutes until it dries off and stick properly. Okay, so Here's our eyes and our nose, our beak. Now we're going to create some decoration to put on our burung kenek-kenek, topeng burung kenek-kenek, or the mask. You can try to use as many colors you want because parrots are very colorful, right? And as said, at the same time, you can try to use some other recyclable items you have at home to decorate it. Okay. Otherwise, you can just use any scrap papers you have around, which we have been used for a few times already. You can just use any scrap papers. Okay, don't worry. Right. So let's start with the bird's feather first. I'm going to use some mix of green colors, red colors, and also some other colors. You can put them together nicely later to make a nice transition. So I will show you how to draw the bird's feather first. You can draw something like this. It's almost similar with drawing a leaf actually. So you can draw something like this, and then you may cut it off and use the same pattern for the other color paper later. Okay. Okay, so now that I'm done, I'm going to try to put it on my head and see if it still can fit me.